Let's pop out chat. I'm not going to make any formal announcements today. All right. Yeah, so today we're just going to handle some of the weekly stuff, you know? Nothing too in particular. One installed, one owned. Brunt is the only one. I like the Vesta. Let's do the Vesta. How many more weeks do I have left? I think I'm closing in on the end. Yeah, so this should be the last week of whatchamacallit. Of Incarnate I need a farm. We're good. Because that's the only one I don't own. Okay. Anywho. Oh, I'll make an announcement on Discord at very least. Stream ping. Okay. So there's a lot of things to really talk about when it comes to what we saw the other day. So I'm a little under the weather, so excuse me if I sound a little off. What should I do? What should I do? This shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, how about we just sit down and chat Warframe for a little bit? It's been a hot minute since I played the game. Okay, let's see. Sentient stuff. So the invulnerable thing, grenades while flying. I'll go fast again. Okay. I don't like I'll go fast on this mission type. I should still be able to do it though. So I've been putting off looking for a new clan as well. Mostly because I don't like interacting with folk when I don't have to. That's my own fault, really. But make sure to handle all my weeklies and whatnot. You know, just chatting. I don't really have to fight them. I mean, you know what, I should wait, like just gather them up. And go do this. There we go. So, yeah, a lot of, some of my friends are really interested in seeing the new grimoire type weapon. Since it's a brand new type of weapon, there's probably going to be more than just the one, hopefully. Hopefully we don't have another Hespar situation. Okay, so I know we're on a time crunch. But I still need to complete the other things. The immunodes, I'll be able to solve 3 of those. I don't think the floof can spawn in the little crevices. What do I actually have to do? Veilbreaker. Oops. Veilbreaker, I'll go fast. Immunodes, floof. So floof is really the only one I have to worry too much about. And hopefully I can just find it really early. So I don't have to worry about it. Sorry, Call. No floof for you. Have to use some speed running stuff now. Oh. Dang it, come on. What was that? So I will be probably starting my streaming on Twitch and Kick again. I'll be doing less streaming overall because I still want to work on these projects, but I've just been. It seems like the universe is working against me when it comes to all of that. Right. So it's I either give up on I'll go fast or the flute, I think. Because I'll go fast, you know, like, I don't know. This is the worst mission for I'll go fast. That's all there really is to it. Because what? I'm down to 10 minutes already, and I haven't found the flute. So I have to do Veilbreaker and all of that. Oh yeah, I forgot about something that I was supposed to call someone for. I'll do that after this mission. I'm not even gonna fight anything. There we go, that's done. Good chance I have to do this mission twice anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so TennoCon was crazy. At least, like, I missed out on the weapon by like 5 minutes, so I'm a little upset. I had some other responsibilities I needed to attend to. I guess I'll give up on the blue. If I find it, I'll find it. If I don't, I don't. The game is being rather temperamental, so there are a couple things that are like a little jank. Like, last week the mine, the shock mine for dealing with the sister was not cooperating with me in the slightest. So that wasn't over fun. So I don't care about the gun, I'm just looking for the flute. Oh, I don't have time. I've got time for the flute. But I'm here anyways. I mean, this is one of the rooms that flute can be in. Free another dude. Okay, I got 7 minutes. Finish up. Come on, flute. Come on, flute. Yeah, flute. Okay. I think I should be able to do it then. Blood nuggets. So I got one more room of 2. That should take me another 3 minutes. I don't know how long the map transition is. I'll worry about unveiling brothers if I see them along the way. Because that's the least important bit, I think. Yeah, I think that's a brother over there. One thing I wish they, like, the Warframe dev team did a little bit better is scale. Because, like, the inside of the Murex is so gigantic. Take a look at that. But, like, it doesn't translate well to, like, how big the railjacks are. Because, like, if you go into Arcwing, you're gigantic. It doesn't make any sense. And the railjack is gigantic compared to this. I kind of wish it was large enough to be, like, to show off this space opera, so. Come on, just shoot me. Good. 5 minutes. Come on, Call. Get up faster. Cool. A brother in need. 2 brothers in need. While that's happening, there's the Veil Breaker target. Stop flying around. Get this done. Okay. That took 2 minutes. I might not be able to get all the brothers. It's gonna come up soon. Gonna guess here. Nope. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, got a minute and a half. So I'll give up on breaking veils, I think. Because I literally just have a minute to defeat the wolf. There we go. Did it.
Extraction is ready. Get your brothers to the hangar.
Okay. So that means I just need to do the veil breaker part. Should be fine.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Now plenty of overflow too.
Tenno, good to see you.
All right.
Good.
Yeah. So, with regards to like what was announced in TennoCon, Hydroid rework. So they said that one of his abilities are going to outright be removed. So I'm going to imagine that's his puddle, right? It has to be his puddle. His puddle is either his 2 or his 3. Everything else needs like a really, really massive rework, I think. Like consistency with his 4, consistency with his 1. All that needs to be reworked. Functionally, like his 2 is really jank. I'm not even gonna fight things. Okay, this thing's coming up. Like, let's take a look. Sorry, let's take a look at like, well, what happened there? What Hydroid could be doing, right? So he essentially has a ship's in the void somewhere shooting off water. It's probably gonna get some permanent armor strip. at very least, if it's staying anywhere the same. Maybe the Kraken is going to be some kind of summon to work with the new pet mechanics.
Good work. Good kill.
Let's get the Corpus first. Corpus brother. Maybe they'll redo his passive, which is kind of crap. Like, basically it's slam attacks make a tentacle. Could be fun if only tentacles were more consistent. Like, the issue with the tentacles is that there's no point of having duration on them because they, like, the whole reason you'd want them is for them to do damage. Like the initial burst of damage. That's all you wanted it for. Where is the bugger? Huh. Oh, there you are. How convenient. Yeah, at this point I'm not gonna bother fighting most of this stuff. Just show off how tanky Cull is. Yeah, so I'm working on a lore video, I'm working on a storytelling video, I'm working on some animation things, and yeah, just look forward to some extra videos coming out in the next little bit. I have been sick for the last couple weeks, so apologies for not being able to stream all that frequently. I've also been wanting to keep some of my projects up and going, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to cut the midweek stream on Wednesday, and instead I will be working on videos during that. So what I'll be doing is, like, I'll be leveling up every incarnate weapon. Oh my god. Like, I'm almost set up, I think. Let me quickly check, like, after this I'll check on, like, some stuff for the incarnate. Okay, we're done. We don't need to do this no more. Shoot the guy just for some status prop. And now we're done. Okay. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Incarnate Genesis stuff. So Incarnate Genesis, Ack Brunt. It goes Ack Brunt. Yeah, so Ack Brunt is the very last one I need. And then I'll have every Incarnate Genesis weapon. So that's something fun. Am I muted here? No, I'm not. Okay. So I need to make myself an Atomos. Yeah, let's go grab that real quick. Oh, what are these?
Oh, lovely.
Mayu of Meow of Tomorrow. Animation Tour. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so I'm not expecting to get a lot of viewers today. But I will be swapping over to Twitch and or either Twitch or Kick. I'll try Kick for a little bit, I think. No. Yes? No? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Computer's a little upsetty spaghetti. That's perfectly normal. Okay. So, we want to go to Grenier. Or no. Fast travel should be the first one, not navigation. Hey there, Ninja. I just did the call missions, and I'm overall chatting about what happened over at TennoCon, right? They made some really big announcements. How much of the dev stream did you watch on Saturday? And how's your weekend? I suppose should be something I should be asking as well. Okay, let's replicate this. Because, yeah, I'm mostly just touching base on like all of the changes that are coming around. Is the Atomos not part of this? Huh. I guess I just buy it from the thing. You saw the Soulframe demo. I'm not really looking... Like, Soulframe looks interesting. I'm not looking super forward to it, if you know what I mean. Oh, I need argon crystals. Okay. Argon crystals. So, what are your thoughts on Soulframe? I guess would be the best way to put that. What do you think they've reworked? So, they've outright said that they've taken out one skill. One of his abilities does not exist anymore, at least in its current form. What do you think about that? Like, what do you want to see changed in his abilities? Because for me, I think his one the problem with Hydroid is his consistency. So I feel like his one is probably gonna become like increase in consistency. You know? No. The whole kit is getting reworked, but one skill is outright being removed.
Intruders are forcing open this location.
So
You are here to stop
that's what I meant by that. So his whole kit's getting retooled.
but I am unable to
Maybe even his useless ass passive.
search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Nothing. Okay. So, like, don't get me wrong, right? So I think it's either his 2 or his 3 that's gonna get outright removed.
Enemy are using a void and a portable coercion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key, and revive.
I'm just looking for Argon at the moment. Do I really care about this? Like, what do you think is going to be reworked? For instance, I think his 1 is going to probably get a consistency boost. Like, a complete change in being able to actively hit things consistently and all of that. There we go. There's the Argon I need. And then, because like, what? His one basically hits nothing, right? So I'm thinking like his one's gonna get a consistency boost, also probably some armor shred to make sure that he's viable in the later parts of the game. I feel that his 2 is... it's okay. It's a little bit jank. It's probably gonna get converted into a grouping skill of some kind. Or it's gonna be combined with this 3. I don't know. I'm super curious. Because one of Hydroid's biggest issues is consistency. More Argon. Like, for instance, the whole point of you using his 4 in the modern era is for him to... you want as little duration as possible because you didn't care about the continuous damage because it was inconsistent. But, like, you wanted it to just come out and nuke everything, right? So, if that changes, that's going to cause a lot of... like, it's going to completely change the balance of it. Because he is one of the loot frames, after all. And if he can consistently do damage and or loot... woof! Woof! I'm out of energy. Let's see. Yeah, well, that's basically it. Like, I don't know if he's gonna receive... he's probably gonna be, like, really overtuned going forward. At least at the beginning. Might as well. I remember when us... yeah. So what, like, what? His 1 and 4 need consistency. His 3, like, it's interesting. It just doesn't add anything to his gameplay. Come on. And his 2, I don't know. His 2 is just a movement skill. It's like the most bland of them all. So if I were to imagine which one's being removed, it would be that one. But like, since Pablo went out of his way to announce like Hydroid's rework in its entirety, I'd imagine like it's going to be fairly substantial. More Argon. This is way more Argon than I need, by the way. Yeah. So, at any rate, there's a good chance that I'll probably be trying to stream on other platforms. I'll still be making YouTube videos, but for the most part, like streaming on YouTube doesn't help much with growth, but it does help with like video storage and whatnot. I'll try, before I make the jump, I'll probably look for some ways to transfer stuff directly to YouTube from either Twitch or Kick. One of my teeth are like... so the thing that happened to me was like I had a bit of an infection, and that caused one of my teeth to feel constantly numb. And I don't know what to do about that now. So one tooth is just numb all the time, and it is kind of annoying. Kinda unpleasant. More Argon. Do I have any other weapons? I have the Zyphus. Okay. That's good.
The portal only allows travel in one direction.
I don't care.
Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity.
Haven't used this piece of kit in a long time. Spore Lacers are always, like, strong. It's not necessarily fun, is the thing. It's more usable than bows. I'm not a big fan of bows at all. Like, I'm not a very accurate shooter. Nor do I want to develop the twitch skills required to be an accurate shooter. I kind of wish... Anyways, another little tidbit is I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with pets. Oh yeah, there's a mod set that I want to make use of that I don't think I've ever seen a build for. Could be kind of fun. We'll see. We'll see. It's like the Spore set or something that requires the Helminth charger. Oh, a little lag spike. Come on, you can do it, game.
The device is set on overdrive. Get through the portal before it melts down. Objective complete. The Void Key and Torsion Beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon.
Nope.
An undiscovered supply cache remains. Do you want to find it, or proceed to extraction?
Anyways. Do I really care about the supply cache? Not all too much. Oh. I do care about, like, not dying a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, the implications of Warframe 1999. Oh boy. So, I kind of feel like Warframe 99 is going to usher in a new cosmetic era of Warframe. Or we're going to see some drastic changes to Drifter gameplay. Because one of the things that we've seen is that like, let's take a look at the Wisp Do I have an Act Brunt? I don't even have one, so I'll make one. So, there goes a Forma. One of the biggest things about... here, I'll show you. The Prime access for Wisp. So, it comes with all of this stuff, but it also comes with, of course, of course, of course. So, like, it comes with some cosmetics, like this one here. No, come on. So, this little guy here is your character, except it's wearing Wisp Prime's everything, right? So, I'm thinking that either Drifter gameplay is going to get melded even more into Warframe gameplay, or you're going to have people, you're able to put people's heads like on your Warframes going forward. You know? But I'm really looking forward to seeing where everything else goes. Okay, so do I even really want to do Nara or Nira? Ira? Nira? Oh, my tooth is aching like something mad. I'm almost at 1,000.
Now get to work. No worries.
Oh, what do we know about the Gath? Here, let me pull up some images. Let's see if I can find something about Dagath. Warframe, the Gath. She has no face. So Dagath has no face. So she is a headless horseman, Halloween Warframe. So you'll be able to get her you're likely able to get her components from the new crypt room buildable in the clan dojo. So yeah. Any abilities so far? Let's find out. We don't know. So Dagath is going to be a headless horseman. So she is going to be the Kaith Warframe. So let's see. Based on her appearance, Dagath adorns skeleton of a horse-like creature. Okay. So that's interesting in of itself. I don't know. Well like it was like I was saying. So one thing that Warframe needs to, I feel like would complete the experience. Let me just get comfortable. Is making sure that like combat is kind of one-to-one. So the issue, or like, take a look at arc guns and necromechs. Arc guns are kind of dead at this point outside necromech, but if you take a look at like the deployment, they wanted to go for like the cinematic thing, like it drops down from like the sky and all of that, and you get to feel how weighty it is, but it's nowhere near as powerful as some of the primary weapons. Also, like, it makes you super duper vulnerable, and it takes a bloody long time. So, realistically, with something like that, you probably want to, I don't know, make those kind of animations cancelable. They're cool when you get to see them, but they get really in the way if you don't want to see them. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. There we go. So I'm currently working on the Latron and the Bronco. So I wasn't going crazy. This is where the puncture thing was. So 5 shots. Yeah. Anyways, so let's take care of Nira. Okay, so one implication about whispers from the walls is that there are non-humanoid necromechs. So one thing I would love to do is be able to, just like you have an operator button like here, have a necromech button where you kind of just warp into your necromech.
If they massacre the unbelievers, we have no choice but to break them with force.
Oh boy, this is going to be a little rough. I can't hit things to save my life. Oh, goodbye. So I don't mind the Latron Incarnate all that much. It feels it feels alright. Like, high crit rate. Like, sure, I could get even more crit, but I can get, like, guaranteed armor strip on it. So that's where I'm at with it. And it doesn't really need all that much. Oh, it's this room. The only thing it could really use is projectile speed, as you can see. And maybe a little bit of accuracy. Just a little bit. It's like, it doesn't feel amazing. No, it doesn't feel bad. It's just not my style, you know? I can see that it's gonna have like a lot of applications. And I was like, look at that. It has AoE clear. It's nice. But like, the way that I like using my the way that I kind of would prefer my Incarnates is either they make what it does way better, or like completely covers for its like its weaknesses, right? So the reason why like I like the Torrid so much is because it's a perfect weapon outside of potentially low damage output in niche scenarios. But like it doesn't struggle to create more, like, charge itself, right? That's the biggest reason. It's because I hate charging these weapons. Like, look at that. I gotta go boop, boop, nope, boop, okay, yeah, boop, and then boop. And then now I'm charged. I could do without that a little bit, because it feels a little forced. Like that's my key issue with most of the Incarnate weapons, with exclusive like favor to defend more, because it doesn't really care which mode it's in. See, like that's another big difference. Like if it doesn't, like, that's why I'm not the biggest fan of what was it called? The dual toxicist, because the dual toxicist by themselves feel terrible to use. Right? It doesn't matter if the Incarnate like just decimates the universe. Like the dual toxicist, I'll give an A, right? Like they're strong. They're really, really strong. They excel in wiping out entire rooms. Like, I'm not gonna take that away. It's just charging it up is such a pain in the butt. Like, the Latron? Yeah, 3 shots. It's okay. I also haven't seen, other than the big rune, like an Alad B rune at all. Like, look at, like, this is a good, like, that's what makes the weapon feel good. It's not like just shooting out a lot of weapon fire. Is that it's able to handle what the Latron was, like, bad at, you know? Come on. I need to swap my weapon. Or swap my buttons around. It's like... This is... Oh. This is what it's really about, right? Just being able to... handle content that the original weapon wasn't good at. Like the Bronco's just bad at the game, right? What is this? Nope, it's not one. See, like, let's take a look how long it takes to charge this thing. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. And then let's see what does the Incarnate do? More of the same. Whoa. It only has 20 shots. What is even the point? I already have to be so close to everything. Yeah, so what I'll probably do is once I've leveled up all of the Incarnate weapons, I'm gonna give like an honest review, come up with a scoring system. And let's see, what level is everything? Ugh, I don't want to work on those right now. So let's grab the Torrid. And oh, I really want that book. That book looks so awesome. The fire rate looks good. It's probably going to have infinite ammo or have some kind of other resource. Might even use your void ammo. Could be interesting. Could be the first void type weapon. Okay, survival on Jupiter. Yep.
We can divide Pazul's fractured mind against him. Draw attention. While our Grineer operative and Zentradi ransack Pazul's archives. Narmer have ordered an environment purge. You
Okay,
must
which way?
endure.
This one.
I will send
Okay.
what help I can.
And that like, I don't know. Of all the Incarnants so far that I've tested, come on, why can't? So weird. Only a small handful of them have really, really been like amazing. No. Some of them are like good exclusively in Steel Path. At that point, you're probably like you've gotten through Steel Path. You probably already got weapons that can handle Steel Path, right? So I'm gonna write out a script after I've leveled every weapon, gotten a good feel for them. The Gorgon is terrible. There's no saving it. If you build it for status, you got status. If you build it for like what? Like okay, you can kill one thing really, really well. Your Incarnate form doesn't do anything. Woo. Like, the thing about the Torrid is it's ammo efficient. It takes 3 shots, like, to cap everything, eh? It shoots a continuous line, it hits an AoE. Like, I'm gonna just gush about this weapon. Because it's so much better than all of the other Incarnates. Oh my god, it's gonna take so long for each Incarnate weapon too. Like, after I max it out, I'm gonna take like 5 runs of a Void Survival in Steel Path for 5 minutes. Take down the average stats and all of that. Give my general impressions. Lots of things to be happening. But, I mean, here's the thing, right? It's all about fun, right? If you like a weapon, you like a weapon, you play that weapon. If a weapon's not for me, it doesn't mean it's not for you. Yeah, that's basically all there is to it, right? Lots of people really in love with the dual toxicist. I personally am more of a fan. Like, yeah, it's strong. It's really strong. I hate charging that thing up. Like, I play a game to, you know, like, I'm not a very good gamer. I play the game so that I can, you know, just enjoy my time with it. I want to see all the new things. I want to work on all of the interesting content. And no, I don't ever want to see raids in Warframe because, like, as you can probably tell, I like to solo a lot of my content. I don't like being forced to work in a party. Like, if I could, I would prefer never to have to do fissures with not fissures. Well, avoid fissures or like thermia fractures with anyone, but it's just more efficient to do thermia fractures with people because you get 4 per round instead of just 1. With like void fissures, you just got more selection, more chances. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you like playing with people, you like playing with people. Like, my focus is to get to the point where I can always play with people, but I can, like, but I don't have to play with people. Right? That's the big difference between the way I play and the way other people play. Right? I mean, anything as fun as if you're playing with friends, right? Apparently don't got many friends that want to play Warframe. That's perfectly fine. Like, Warframe isn't for everyone. So I'm going to probably look for a new clan. I've been saying this for weeks, but I need to find a new clan. There's like no ifs and or buts about it. Like, it's at the point where I just need a new clan. Also, what's with the criminally low, like, spawn rates? So, the way I'm moving forward is I'll probably try not to make too much content exclusive for shorts. I'm gonna make some more longer form videos and then cutting them down to shorts after, like, after the fact. Yeah. I don't know. Just some food for thought. Well, apparently I disconnected from Discord. Okay, so yeah, so this week's the last week I ever have to work on Incarnate and farming the circuit. After dealing with the circuit for so long, I'm kinda done. Like, sure, they're going to be adding more Incarnate weapons, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to be grinding it every week. I've been grinding the circuit every week since it's been out. Like, it's been a lot more lax since I only had to grind till 5 in the last few weeks. But, like, whew, not having to grind for it at all would be better. Like, once again, yeah, I'm making my own job more difficult by not, like, playing with other people. But I also don't like playing with other people. They're just inconsistent. Oh my god, my teeth hurt like a monster. So I have more than enough time. I think I'm going to explore, try to find that Alad V thing. Because if I can find a secret lab, that's killing 2 birds with a stone. But yeah, I'll probably be doing some React streaming later too. I'm not like, because I do still want to keep streaming, but right now it's not, like, I mean, I can keep my old schedule, just work on another platform, I guess, is really all that there is to it. So we gotta go back.
Call reports
Thought
have
so.
found the Archon's current location. Azul has no idea what we achieved today.
Dang it. I went to the dentist to see, like, if there's anything wrong with my teeth. There isn't anything wrong. So I might have just just had an unfortunate night's sleep, but it's causing me so much issues. Alright. Time to fight Nero.
Critical life support.
So basically, I just want to bait out Nero's, like, death stare or whatever, because she just stands still for it. So let's grab the Phalarx. Let's change to void mode. And there she has it.
Paradise. Azul's armor will destroy all they consider believers. Archon Paladin will be at the forefront of the slaughter.
Is this it? Oh, this is a room though. Sure, why not? I'm here anyways. Sap. Do 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 do. Oh. Click. And click. So here. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, one rare mod is good enough. Yeah, so I don't know. Gonna largely be experimenting with different forms of content going forward. I wanna finish that video on storytelling, but it's taking a while. For a couple reasons.
You found her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill.
Just waiting, just waiting. Come on, stand still. Ah. There we go. Nice and easy. The important bit about the Archons is you may gotta make sure you shoot them in the face hole. Because their neck don't count as their face hole. Unfortunately.
Even if their bearer is dead.
Oh, dang it, my tooth is not happy with me. In the slightest. Yeah, so the Polark's a very good weapon. Able to handle a myriad of different things. The only issue is that it has like a super duper limited ammo supply. That and like it fires slower than molasses moving downhill in a winter's day. Do. Yeah, so how long have I been streaming for? About an hour, 13. Get rid of Mr. Bubble because he's literally the worst. Do. Daddy-daddy-do, 星のさ、あなたのすべてが愛に
Nyla devoured her brothers. I will not stand idly aside while she and Kazul devour mine. Be my sword, Tenno. Strike.
So she's probably going to start off by summoning something. Yeah. Nice and easy. No difficulty. If anyone ever needs any help with their Archons, just let me know. Okay, so I am going to call it here. I'm starting to feel ill. Only 7 minutes. That's not bad. This could be a speed run. It's normal Archon shard. Not the greatest. All the reveals from TennoCon 2023. Okay. Okay, Fine. Fine, let's take a look. No. Okay, so. Let's see what we got. All of the reveals, huh? So I'm not gonna pull it on screen, mostly because I don't got it set up. Okay. The biggest news. Heirloom collections. So the heirloom, I do like the look of the heirloom models. I don't think I'm going to be paying for them. Whispers in the walls. So, whispers in the walls. So it continues like after, like second or new war. So that's good. Hang on, I need to. So it is a secondary weapon. So let's just grab a screenshot of that real quick for a friend of mine. Whispers in the Wall introduces a faction called the Murmur. So basically, we're never going to see the Infested again in the main story. Um, when will we be getting it? Hopefully in September. So let's see. Warframe 99. Long before the old wars, the deeds of Albrecht have cast an ominous, lingering shadow over the Origin system. So Albrecht apparently was born in our era. Okay, Dagath. Or Dagoth. Haunting new Warframe. So this is a faceless Warframe. Um, new Blade and Whip. Finally. Quality of life upgrades. Okay. So, so they're aiming to release Cross Save by the end of the year. Warframe Mobile next year. Dog Days, Grendel Prime. Oh yeah, Fatman Prime. It looks way too complicated. He has way too much stuff, and he has an elephant aesthetic. Prime Resurgence. Okay. And that's about it. Okay. So, I'm going to call it here. I'm probably going to try streaming on another platform later this week. The schedule has been changed to Monday and Friday so that I have some time to work on some things in the middle of the week. So, thank you all for joining me. Ta-ta for now. Going to do this and then hit the end stream button.